Alright, what's going on, boys? Daily bias coming into today. This is Tuesday, May 5th. And NQ is currently at all-time highs right now, literally in price discovery as the market opens here in about 1 minute. Um, so in terms of what I want to see, I don't like anything short targets wise. The only thing I could potentially see us targeting is this hourly gap, and I just don't really like that at all. It's just a random hourly gap. You would just be targeting it just to target it. Clearly, everything is bullish, so want to stay with the higher time frames and be bullish. We're in price discovery, so what I want to see is ideally within the first 30 minutes of market open, ideally want to see price continue to rip into price discovery and then get a deep retrace into either a large 1 minute gap or like a 5 minute gap, and then get displacement out of that, and then kind of take a trade, something like this, and then go break even at the internal high, and then hold it for whatever risk to reward that you'd be content with. I'd be content with about a 1.1, 1.2 RR. But that's really the only trade that I can see us taking today, is just a long into price discovery. You can see ES isn't at all-time highs right now. It's trying to catch up here. But in terms of shorts, like I said, don't like anything. And unless this 4-hour gap opens up after 30 minutes, after the next 30 minutes when this candle closes, then could maybe target that 4-hour gap. That's literally the only thing short wise, and the highest probability thing is going to be just taking longs at this point. So you can see us pumping higher. That's exactly what I want to see. I want to see us pump higher with strong volume, get a deep retrace and a good displacement flip out of there, and that's really the only trade I can see myself taking this morning. So we'll see what happens, and that's exactly what I put in the market updates channel and the Discord as well. So that's what I'm looking for. We'll see what kind of price action plays out, but not going to force anything. Alright, we are now 40 minutes into market open, and this is exactly why I said I wanted to see us rip higher and get a retrace and flip, most likely within the first 30 minutes of market open, because you can see with like market opens here, first 22 minutes, price is expanding and moving higher efficiently. And then after that, we consolidate and start to chop around. So that's just typically how price moves when we're literally in price discovery on market open. And that's just from experience that I've had. Usually it'll expand for the first 30 minutes or so, and then after that, the volume will start to die off, and it's really not worth taking a trade. So in terms of potential trades, we did open up various 5-minute gaps, and they never got tapped into and respected. You can see, yeah, and then we ended up, so these 5 minutes never got tapped into, and then we opened up this 15-minute, and now, you know, we've tapped into the 15-minute, but this is super low volume, and we're starting to chop. So I'm not gonna lock myself out quite yet, but like I can 99%, 95% guarantee you I'm not gonna take a trade, because once we start moving like this, it's just so low probability. In terms of ES is pumping towards its all-time highs. Not really much to take a trade on either. So yeah, man, that's just kind of all-time highs trading for you. So I will let this play out for a few more minutes, and then I will wrap this video up. Alright, like that displacement candle. I'm break even here. Could be a pretty fast break even. But tap the 15, like that displacement. We'll see if we continue or not. ES is pumping in and pumping towards all-time highs, so NQ could get dragged higher.
Order filled.
Alright, got break even there. Was worth the risk in my opinion. Didn't think I was going to be able to take a trade today, but we came down, rebalanced even further into that 15-minute gap. Got this very nice displacement candle above this internal high. You can kind of think of this as your market structure shift, quote unquote, and then went break even at the internal high. Was looking to see, I ended up moving my take profit down to about a 1.1 to a 1-to-1 RR. I was just looking to see a 1-to-1 RR trade, and ended up failing here and coming down lower. But you can see, like I said, it's after the first 30 minutes. It's still lower volume compared to this initial move up. So that's just kind of the game you have to play when we're in price discovery, and it resulted in a break-even trade today. So break-even yesterday to start the week on Monday, and a break-even on Tuesday. Yesterday's had we not gone break-even yesterday, it would have resulted in a loss. So protecting capital, and that's all I can do is put risk on the table when I'm supposed to, and go break even when I'm supposed to, and whatever happens after that is what happens. There's nothing I can do to control price action after I've already entered the trade. So break even there. That's literally the only valid trade that I saw this morning that I think was worth putting risk on. And you can see how clear this displacement candle is compared to the rest of the move. So that's the trade for me, and that's the live trade. It's a live trade. It's the market recap. That's everything into one. Not gonna make this video longer than it has to be. But yeah, man. So let me know how y'all did today in the comments. If you want to join the free Discord where I put my bias every single morning, that'll be the first link in the description, and then code FST on all your favorite prop firms. The links will be in the description for those as well. We'll get you the best deals on all your favorite props, and it'll support me. So other than that, man, that's going to do it for this one. Appreciate you watching, and I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's market recap. All right, peace.